Hello, collective. Welcome back to my channel. This is This and That Tarot, back with another general reading. This reading is going to be for Capricorn, low vibrational, high vibrational Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. You can be cross watching for Capricorn. This can be past, present, or future energy Capricorn. This could be things that may have already transpired. Could be things currently going on. Could be things to prepare for moving forward. All right. This could be past, present, or future energy. Okay. Places, times, and also events. So take it how it resonates, all right? But we're gonna go jump right into it, all right? The first card out is one woman type of man. So somebody's a one woman type of man. Next card, loose lips, sink ships. It's in reverse. So somebody maybe in the past, spoke on something, ruined things. Somebody a snitch. Maybe somebody spoke something that maybe ended something or caused some bad blood between you and somebody, or it's something that somebody said that may have ruined some things or exposed something that what they wasn't supposed to. Somebody spoke on a secret or something like that, spoke on something that was confidential. Messages for Capricorn. Got the devil at the bottom of my tarot deck staring up at me. So somebody could have like a had or have um some negative energy around them, or this is like an environment or a lifestyle, way of being, like addictions or something like that, that's coming out, being exposed, or something somebody's aware of or something now. Yeah. Somebody could be doing divination with this devil and the magician in reverse behind. In reverse, right behind this devil. Anything else for Capricorn? For somebody's a one woman kind of man. I'm hearing that song by Dave Hollister. For those of you that know who he is. Messages for Capricorn. This my Capricorns need to know what's going on with Capricorn. Child, I'm not taking all these. But the card staring up at me out of all these cards that fell out is facing inner conflict, yearning for things they can't quite reach. So somebody in a five of wands, facing inner conflict, don't have to be, but somebody's dealing with things that they can't accept, that may be keeping them from being or getting where they're trying to go or meeting some type of goal. First, middle, last, initial T can be of significance. Post nothing about your moves, just make them. It's the next card. So Capricorn, right now you got loose lip sync ships in reverse. Um and post nothing about your moves. Keep whatever you got going on private. Keep it, like Wale said, keep them on a need to know. All right. And you don't necessarily have to, express or reveal verbatim what you're working on, what's coming towards you, what you um thinking of, when it comes to, how people, just want to check your temperature, just want to check in on you. So for some of you, you may have people that want to call, catch up, or like call, saying they just want to check up on you, see, if you're doing good, you need anything, whatever the case may be. But they really just trying to see if you're going to say what you got going on, when it's going on, where it's going on, all that kind of stuff. So don't post. So if some of you are content creators, or if you have a platform, keep people on the need to know. Everybody doesn't need to know. Nobody needs to know what you got going on, what's on your mind, where you headed, who headed towards you. Nobody needs to know that. Okay? Just make your move, because there's people, I feel like, that's in your energy or around you at this time, or could be coming around you, that wants to be nosy, in ways to block you, in ways to be a hindrance, in ways to slow you down. Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay. Cause delays, make you have to, you end up being distracted, with other people's issues or something they got going on, anything that come in and knock you off your square. So be mindful of posting about things. People just want to pop up around you to possibly show like they care. I'm just thinking about you, whatever. Child, anyway. Could be being spiritually guided is out here with this post, nothing about your moves, just make them. This could be something you spiritually guided to do. Okay? Whether you got that inkling to do that or you already doing it, it's just you being spiritually guided. If not, then this is clarity. You're being spiritually guided to do such. All right? Somebody could be afraid you're going to reject them. Afraid of you rejecting them is out here. First, middle, last, initial T. Yeah, somebody yearning for what they can't quite reach. Like if it's a goal, if it's a person, if it's, some type of level of acceptance. Because somebody is afraid of you rejecting them. Or they hiding the fact, that they are. But like I said, you got the devil at the bottom of the deck. And the tarot, magician in reverse, to the Six of Wands, to the Three of Wands. Yes, indeed. Somebody is definitely got some limitations, you know what I'm saying? Like some obsessions of, doing something excessively. But it's, also dependency. You know what I'm saying? You may have people coming around you that being in this devil energy, that are dependent. They looking at you to, make something right, looking at you to settle, whatever issues they got going on, looking at you to stand in the gap. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't forget about me. Because that's what I'm getting. Like somebody don't want you to leave them behind, don't want you to, how people feel when you coming up on your big one, or they feel like you've been to make it big, or they, been on your journey or been around you for the most part, seeing how, your interests, lead your ideas lead to big things. And it's people that want to come around you to possibly be on that train with you when it leaves the station. Okay? Clarify loose lips, sink ships. Why is it in reverse? Yeah, got the Four of Pentacles. Capricorn. Got the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck now. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Got the Four of Pentacles out here. Like I said, this is, boundaries. But it's also, that stability could be being stingy at this time, like holding back, you know what I'm saying? Not spending as much, could be saving. Could be financial insecurity that somebody, talking about. Because it's giving a sense of like it's giving me like like I'm getting like a tattletale. Give me some on this. Yeah, I'm telling you, Eight of Wands came out in reverse. Like I said, stop playing with me. Got the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so you won't have to, be defensive. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what somebody knows you to do, is be that way. I feel like somebody knows, you're gonna stand up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? defending yourself, you know what I'm saying, protecting your territory. Like somebody knows that um that's what you're doing, or you will do this, but you got the Four of Pentacles out here with the Eight of Wands in reverse. Like this is somebody that's, possibly wanting to slow you down, have delays, you know what I'm saying? Like this is somebody that, causing chaos, you know what I'm saying, to slow you down. Like somebody bringing up things or talking about certain areas of your life or what's going on with you to cause some type of distraction, mainly chaotic. But it's something that's just like a slow kind of way though. It's like making you have to wait for something. Like if just say you got something, somebody coming to bring you something. It's like somebody slowing somebody down, let's just say you got a DoorDash coming. You know what I'm saying? Uber Eats. And somebody know the driver that's bringing you the food. They held up at the place, the person that preparing your order at this place you ordered from, they know you, like your name, your picture, to your profile that they fill in the order for, they know you. But they intentionally make the person who coming to pick your food up wait longer than it actually takes for you to get. So by the time you get your food, it's cold. Or they stop them outside, your crib before they can get to the door. And you look out the window like, man, they saying it's showing this, right here on my street, or they're showing it right outside my door. But when you look out the window there, or your peephole, or you open the door, this person out there talking to somebody that knows you, but they just keep in, chopping it up, catching up, and hadn't even dropped the food off, hadn't got out the car, nothing. But it's intentional. You know what I'm saying? It's to make you wait. It's to slow down the delivery of something. Okay? Something coming in. Eight of Wands in the upright is, fast moving, fast pace, big changes coming in real fast. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward. Travel plans, falling through. But this could be, like I said, it's in reverse. Yeah. This is about, you saving, you know what I'm saying? And somebody wanting to be messy and cause some issues, chaotically. You know what I'm saying? Some chaos. Just want to come in and slow things down for you. Like hasty to do something. Like they see you being stingy, you don't want to get them something. It's like, yeah, well, I'm gonna tell this then. And you're gonna have to have to defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody think you a damn fool. But the fool out here, child. Yeah, somebody don't like your resilience. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't know what you've been through, babe. Clarify this Eight of Wands in reverse. What's the Eight of Wands in reverse? What's that Eight of Wands in reverse about? What's going on with that Eight of Wands in reverse? Judgment in reverse. It reads Leo Sage out here again. But this is somebody that, this is whoever this is, this low vibrational fire sign, whoever this is somebody that hadn't got over something, or this is somebody that's always at the forefront of something. Like this person they ain't learned a lesson yet. Like this is somebody avoiding judgment, avoiding being under judgment, avoiding, how some people say, some people just never learn. Is that this is something somebody does. This is a reputation somebody has for doing this. This is like somebody, it's like, it's like somebody telling something to somebody they know you don't like, just for them to be able to have, especially if you make them mad or you piss them off or you keep them from getting something or you don't get them something. Um, Because with this Four of Pentacles is giving stingy. You're like holding, you may be saving, you may be, if somebody feel like they're being breadcrumbed or something like that, or they feel like, you got it, you just don't want to give it to them. And you could be like, yeah, I'm trying to save, I'm trying to do whatever it is you're doing, keep it to yourself. Don't post about it because there's people, I'm telling you, that, yeah, want to, and they're avoiding judgment. These are people or a person that wants to, this is something they always do. This is somebody got the Three of Swords in reverse, World in reverse, Page of Swords. Yes. God, these are people that will make shit up. They will, go to whoever they know you don't really, if they really cool with you or something like that, they'll go to them and try to make up something to have them against you, to have them, you know, let's just say you owe somebody some money, or somebody, this person know of you. They don't even have to know of you. If they know you got good standing with somebody, they'll go to those people and try to taint your image by making up stuff or telling them things about you to make them look at you different, not, be there for you, or, look out for you, you know what I'm saying? Cut you a deal next time, like, yeah, okay, I see you did this and that for, Capricorn, yeah. Shit, I don't know. I mean, how much you charge them for this? Oh, I charge them such and such. Oh man, shit, all that money they got. Yeah, I mean, you could have charged them a little more than that. You gotta make your money. Blah blah blah. It's like somebody trying to tell somebody you got it, but you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? You're a tightwad or something like that. All because you wouldn't give them. You don't give to them like they want you to, man or woman. But like I said, you got the Three of Swords in reverse. This is. And this person could want some forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? You could be, recovering from things, with a person walking away, or you walking away from somebody, but there's a reconciliation here, forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? You could be healing yourself, forgiving yourself, you know, possibly, with, a Three of Swords, over time. And it could be, the fact that somebody is repressing their emotions, like, keeping them at bay, you know what I'm saying? Like hiding it, keeping it, to they self, you know what I'm saying? Try not to let it show. Yeah, somebody could be trying to hold back, that. Are they gonna try to? Especially if they feel like, they didn't get any closure with you, like they didn't get any last moment, interaction with you. You know what I'm saying? Last time around interaction with you. And whatever it was, it may not have been something that they wanna, that don't, it's like whatever memory somebody got, or the last interaction y'all had, that's a memory somebody don't want to be left with. So that's possibly why somebody feels like they want some closure, want to come back around. They feel like they're gonna be rejected though. It's like somebody don't want to leave you with the memories that they had, or you don't want to leave somebody with the memories that they had. Like somebody don't want that to be the closure, the memory, on the closure between you and them, or something like that. Give me some on this Eight of Wands in reverse and the Judgment in reverse. What's the Eight of Wands in reverse with the Judgment in reverse? But this is somebody trying to avoid learning, getting this damn lesson about running their mouth, or saying more than they should, or making up stuff, or, you know what I'm saying, throwing tantrums and shit like that because they can't get what they want the way they want it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could be set in their ways with this Four of Pentacles, but you could have a way you want to do something, and you could be, sticking to however that is. Like if you got certain ways about yourself, you sticking to that. Somebody don't like that. And sometimes it's like somebody saying something that, how some people say, some folks dismiss their own blessing just by the stuff they say. Like talk somebody a good thing right out. They talk themselves right out of a good thing. That what's the 8 of Wands in reverse with the Judgment in reverse? Clarify the 8 of Wands in reverse with the Judgment in reverse. Messages for Capricorn, yeah. Could be a King of Swords in reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Like this is somebody, that's controlling, like a dictator, um, irrational, you know what I'm saying? Dishonest. This is somebody that, is not gonna say something that like make a whole lot of sense, but because they're aggressive with it, or the way they saying it, the hand movements, the facial expressions, them, with their on God, they could say stuff like that. It's like trying to make something more realistic than it actually is, more relevant or more believable than it actually is. But somebody's a one woman kind of man. If you're a Capricorn, that's a woman. Somebody is a one woman kind of man. They don't, have multiple people. Like they one at a time, or you one of them people, man or woman, Capricorn. That is, I deal with one person at a time. Like I don't entertain, multiple people on a level, that I want to be on, because it don't take all that. That's what I'm getting. Especially if you cross watching for Capricorn, somebody's a one woman kind of man. Clarify facing inner conflict. Messages for Capricorn. Clarify facing inner conflict. Yearning for things they can't. Yeah. Whew. You got the 9 of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, and you got the World in reverse. See what I'm saying? The Tower in reverse. Somebody in their head, especially because you and them not talking, there's no communication. This person could be, at their breaking point. They could be in isolation, when it comes to them being in despair about, what they dealing with. This inner conflict, like whatever was said or whatever the conversations was like, whatever conversations wasn't had, whatever conversations was avoided. They see you as somebody self-sufficient, self-efficient. They see you, very abundant. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a lot of achievement, a lot of things you have achieved for yourself. Um, a lot of a lot of effort that you put into the things you do. You constantly being rewarded for that. Like there's nothing you really don't go towards that doesn't, prosper. Like the things you actually invest in actually, benefit. They come with some type of reward. And you constantly being given things, constantly being, recognized for things, not just in the physical, but in the spiritual realm as well. You got the World in reverse. So this, like I said, this is like a lack of closure. Like somebody feels as though they didn't achieve what they felt like they could have with you, and or this is you feeling this way. But there's yearning that somebody have for something that they just feel like they can't reach. Maybe you and this person live at a distance. The communication may have um, been an issue. When it came to maybe somebody um, purposely, making communication hard. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like somebody may have left somebody on red, or maybe, was avoiding conversations with them, or very short in conversations with them, possibly, because they were over here winning, or somebody, I feel like somebody left somebody in their head, or, had somebody the way they are right now. You got the Tower in reverse at the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse right behind it. And the Hierophant in reverse. Like, oh, yeah. Somebody did whatever somebody was trying to do to avoid a tower, it happened anyway. It happened anyway. And I feel like this is divine intervention. I feel like this is something that somebody may have kept avoiding doing and not wanting to resolve it or end it or speak on it or bring it up or something like that because of trying to avoid a tower. But I feel like somebody, by them not doing something and thinking that, they stayed quiet about it or something like that or lied about it, that it would, be okay, but it's not. It didn't. Especially, with a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Like somebody being looked at as like insecure, greedy. It's almost like somebody I either went towards somebody that or avoided somebody that, kind of, is their own, very independent, very abundant in their own right, you know, um, like somebody is their own bag. Okay. You your own bag. But it's, the fact that you and this person could, live at a distance, but somebody feels like they incomplete without you. With the world in reverse, clarify the world in reverse by itself. Messages for Capricorn, but your energy is out here. What's the world in reverse? Messages for Capricorn, clarify the world in reverse. What's the world in reverse? Messages for Capricorn. The Ace of Cups. With the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Aries, Leo, Sage with this Ace of Wands. With this Knight of Wands. But you got the Ace of Cups clarifying this world in reverse. So this is like, somebody having, an emotional awakening. Could be, the discovery, like somebody, like I said with the Three of Swords in reverse, somebody suppressing emotions. You know what I'm saying? And this is because this person is, this emotional awakening, spiritual awakening somebody going through, is something they're going through in private. You going through this in private. Somebody's going through this in private. But I feel like this is why they trying to suppress it, because the longer they haven't told you or something like that, the more it keeps building, the more they have to sit with it. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't expressing it or didn't express it. But it's new feelings as well being tacked on. It's things they discovering, or you discovering about somebody discovering about you, that is making the heart grow fonder. Okay. But there's new beginnings out here. All right. This is intuition being at its all-time high or being activated. Okay. Like I said, you got the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck to the Knight of Cups in reverse with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So this is somebody that, is coming in, charming, free-spirited, with a lot of courage, you know what I'm saying? Got a lot of passion. But this is somebody, that possibly is realizing like they did something out of, I want to say frustration, or, just them feeling like, a disappointment, like somebody being disappointed. And this person having issues, like I want to say they have issues with expressing themselves emotionally, like emotional turmoil, like they go, I feel like somebody got like a toxic way of expressing their emotions or some shit, or they not knowing that that's, what made things the way it was. Like somebody didn't know And I feel like, them not expressing something or them telling you something is going to be them, like them trying to avoid conflict about it. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody don't like them not cooperating with you, or you not cooperating with somebody, like somebody trying to avoid that conflict. Withstand, yeah. I want to see why they're afraid of you rejecting them, like being spiritually guided. Messages for Capricorn. Clarify, post nothing about your moves. Just make them post nothing about your moves. Child, what I said, Page of Swords in reverse. Telling you. Telling you now, it's possibly an air sign that's running off at the mouth and shit. Scatterbrain, gossipy and shit. Yeah. Insulting, rude, poor planner. This is somebody that'll make up shit just to. And the 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck can't make it up. I'm telling you, this is somebody that is possibly, somebody that you like, a past person that you probably done walked away from. This could be people that a group of people, childhood, friends, or people you've been knowing since, grade school and shit like that. Like people you still run into if you live around these people, but they are, people that are in competition with you. These are people that, they want to either slow you down, stop what you got going on, because they haven't caught up. Like somebody may not have the potential you have, but they will make up things to ruin your reputation. These are people that will tell, things that you done overcame, how you overcame them. If you ever undermined somebody, they willing to tell that. But they willing to make something up and be all over the place, with your business when it comes to them slowing you down or stopping you, because these are people that really don't like you. These are frenemies. These are frenemies. These are people that, will have folks getting in your comments being rude and shit, not being anywhere near positive. But this is somebody scatterbrained. You know what I'm saying? They just be running off at the mouth. You know what I'm saying? That's why loose lips sink ships out here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be any low vibrational air sign now. But they in competition with you with the 5 of Wands. They could be in arguments, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna cause a lot of clashing of the egos though. It's gonna cause people to really, try to compete or want to compete, or yeah. And for some of you Capricorn, somebody in particular, when it comes to your love life, keep that to yourself too. Because I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people that want to compete, and bump into your person, because they know them, bump into you because they know you, you know what I'm saying, and possibly bring something up, while you in the presence of that person or something like that, something that's gonna cause, some type of argument or some type of, hostility between you and another person, some type of conflict is supposed to come from that. Clarify this Page of Swords in reverse. Could be a younger person, don't have to be. Could be younger than you. What's the Page of Swords in reverse? Messages for Capricorn. Clarify the Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah. The Moon in reverse. Yeah, this is somebody that, is being deceptive. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, I feel like, whatever clarity you got on a person, you know who this is. But I feel like you already know that about some deception. Like, somebody already knows that somebody, was making stuff up. Like, somebody is getting clarity now, like, about why somebody was deception. Yeah, somebody was talking about something that wasn't true, or bringing up, so like, somebody knows now, like, some clarity about somebody around, somebody telling them things or mentioning things that they had no facts, no receipts on, or something like that. Possibly by the King of Pentacles now, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But yeah, if somebody gonna try to tell somebody, you're gonna get some clarity. Somebody gonna get some clarity on what somebody is saying, to be, because it's out of fear. Hmm. And it's mainly, because somebody don't like that somebody is moving on, or somebody, is not, it's given like somebody not being the same way with them, the way they want to be with, the way you want to be with somebody. You may not have been that way with other people. There's other people you may not have been faithful to. Just take it as, as an example. Okay. It's like being with somebody, having multiple partners, but then you don't choose any of the multiple partners. You go towards somebody that the multiple partners don't even know or like, because you didn't choose one of them. They may know they was in competition for a person, but it's like the person you end up choosing is somebody that ain't even in that group of people. They outside of that group of people, and they don't compare to this person you're going toward, or somebody that is coming towards you. Don't compare to the people before them. Anybody you had before this person are going to be gunning for this person and you, but they coming in a way of bringing up things, causing chaos, causing arguments and stuff like that, making up stuff just to keep you at odds with this person, or this person in odds, with you, about them, about you. Either way, you know what I'm saying? It's to cause, but you gonna know who this is. But this, the fact that somebody is going to see what a misunderstanding is. Yeah. Clarify the Page of Swords with the moon. What's the Page of Swords in reverse with the moon in reverse? But this is water. What's the Page of Swords in reverse with the moon in reverse? What's the Page of Swords in reverse with the moon in reverse? Yeah. You got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the Temperance at the bottom of the deck in reverse now. Sagittarius. Whoever this is, they're very reckless. This is somebody that will, go out of their way to real fast do something. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's some divination, if they got to. And whoever this is, they somebody that's irresponsible, with their money, with their energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, are they painting this person or painting you out to be that? Like, taking risks. You know what I'm saying? A gambler. Somebody could be, addicted to gambling and stuff like that. Could be, reckless with their spending, but it also, could be somebody that's a workaholic. Maybe somebody works a lot, or you work a lot, and it's like, somebody possibly, is mm, if somebody a workaholic, they work hard at whatever it is they, need to get. You know what I'm saying? Like they, yeah, they're gonna stay on top of it if they feel like, it's going to bring something, and it's given like a risky way of doing something. It's a risky investment to do that. You know how some folks know they keep from feeling like they got a bad investment on something, they'll do all they can to make sure it don't go left. Like, man, no, ain't no way. It's like this, like somebody like trying to do something, anything they can to like stop something from looking like they failed, stop something from going left that they put so much into. And if it's like a romantic kind of thing, it's like somebody um trying to protect that. You know what I'm saying? But there's people that don't want that. There's people gunning, for that not to be that way. Like if somebody didn't make it to their mark with you, they don't want somebody else to get there either. And they're willing to do anything they can to keep that, from doing that. You know what I'm saying? But you got the temperance in reverse at the bottom of the deck. You got the three of wands. Because I feel like whatever it is that somebody is trying to do is still, it's going to move something out of the way to where somebody's going to have the confidence to see what's going on, like make a decision and move forward with it. That's why that three of wands is right behind this temperance. You know what I'm saying? Post about nothing that you got going on. Just make the move. Three of wands. Somebody an energy vampire. Pisces film. A low vibrational Pisces film could be of significance. Know your love language, Capricorn. Is out here. What's the overall energy? What an outcome. Give me something on the outcome overall, Capricorn. What's the overall energy moving forward for Capricorn? What's the overall energy moving forward for Capricorn? Overall energy moving forward for Capricorn. What's the overall energy moving forward for Capricorn? What's the overall outcome moving forward for Capricorn? Overall energy moving forward for Capricorn. You got the King of Pentacles to the Nine of Cups. Overall energy moving forward for Capricorn with the King of Pentacles. Overall energy moving forward for Capricorn with the King of Pentacles. What's that Six of Cups in reverse about? That's just for Capricorn. All right. So whatever this Pisces film is in reverse, somebody realizing, you know, that was in some type of confusion, like they were part of some type of confusion and some type of disarray or whatever with this Seven of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Clarifying that Pisces film, but you got this victory out here clarifying this Six of Cups in reverse. Could be seeing 666, but look it up, Capricorn. But yeah, moving forward, this could be somebody from the past that, you know, Six of Cups in reverse, somebody, you know, leaving home or something like that. This could be you moving, relocating or something like that. But there's a victory here. Six of Wands. You know, this is, you know, pride, you know, having that pride, you know, that you accomplish things, you're, you know, getting this recognition. All right. You're going to get a lot of recognition for some things that you're working on, going towards. All right. But I feel like there's somebody that is realizing Six of Cups, Seven of Cups in reverse to the Lovers, Queen of Cups. Yeah. Somebody realizing now, you know, that, you know, what the clarity is, like somebody realizing now what the poor choices led to. Especially if there was a water sign that thought, you know, that having more options, having more choices, you know what I'm saying, thought they had, you know, all the choices that they thought they had were not good ones. Or all, you know, the pick of the litter. Nobody in that damn litter even compares to the person they want to go towards or you want to go towards now, or they trying to come towards when it comes to you, or you going towards somebody. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's dealing with a water sign or a air sign with, you know, water in their chart. But somebody definitely, you know what I'm saying, is realizing where the confusion came in at. All right. So they changing up, like the Six of Cups in reverse also gives me like somebody, you know, leaving home, making better decisions, like somebody, you know, is possibly changing the environment, the people they hang around, making new memories. Like somebody don't leave the old memories and things about themselves and how they used to be behind. Like somebody wants to leave that where it is and make new memories moving forward with this victory. All right, but I'm gonna end it here. Hopefully the message helps, Capricorn. Until next time, make sure you hit that like and subscribe on your way out. I love you. Bye.